ever, on the court and off the court.
And that's a great point. You know, he did kind of fly under the radar. It's hard to imagine a first-team Hall of Famer in the future could do that, but a lot of it had to do with Steph Curry kind of coming on to the scene, splashing on the scene, if you will. But he is still one of the top point guards in our league.
Clippers trail by 9. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Paul is doubled. And the Warriors with possession here. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Rodgers. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Rodgers has got his second basket of the night. Timeout.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And some changes here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Klay Thompson in for Rodgers. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Spates checked in for Jordan. Bass comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Felton in for Chris Paul. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. That is good. 7 points for Boss.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Takes the 13. Footer. Rebound by the Clippers. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Here's Spates. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Rodgers against Spates. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. 1-on-1 here. Felton inside the three-point line. The second chance effort. Bass's shot. Good. Bass has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. The shot's good from Rodgers.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
He's off on the second. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. 4 seconds left. He lays it in. And that's 12 points for Boss.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach.
Doc told me you know, you should be Defensive Player of the Year, not just for one time, but for multiple years. And I could tell that he wasn't.
A strong case can be made that Jordan played like the Defensive Player of the Year, Clark, this past season. And the fact that he didn't win it looks like it'll keep him motivated.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I love the passion he plays with defensively. It seems like a burning fire in him, and Doc has stoked that fire with desire and inspiration. You've got to love how the passion to play defense burns in DeAndre.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Babbbbbbyyyyy in at the 3 slot. Here's Rogers, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Picked by Griffin. The drive by Paul, and that's good for 2.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Rogers subbed in for Thompson.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it's Paul penetrating. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. To the inside, Durant, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Paul can't get that one to fall. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the Kings anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yeah, but he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
For 3, Durant. Shot's good. Durant's got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Curry against Paul. And there's the 3-second violation.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact, all part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
And the Clippers call time here.
And, you know, now we have all these analytics. And if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the cameras. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
Clippers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Redick. Pass to Paul. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot to end the run, and the shot is good. Paul. Got 5 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Curry against Crawford. Curry attacking, and it's Griffin with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Clippers have